Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
ClockOut!
My name is Eleanor,
I'm Shash.
I'm Sam.
and today we have Shakira and Yilin with us. If you guys don't know, they are also our colleagues at work. Shakira, Yilin, say hi.
Hello, I'm Shakira. Hi, I'm Yilin.
And the reason why they're here today is to join us in talking about basically being stuck at home with our family. I mean, now we don't really have a choice, right? Because, with MCO and everything, and you can't go out. So some people are staying with their partner, some are married, some is staying with family with very annoying nephews, or some are staying alone even. How are you guys coping with working from home with family? I mean, working from home is one thing. Working from home with family is another. I'm pretty sure it's very challenging.
We're supposed to work work from home because the office was under renovation, right? Then we were working. I was working from home, and then MCO came about, and I was like, we need to pack and go back home because number one, I can't cook, so
Go back home where?
I go back to my parents' place in Kota Kinabalu.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was like, we need to pack, we need to go back home because I can't cook, I can't survive without good food for 2 weeks. Yeah, so we decided to go back home and preload.
In your house.
Yeah, so it's like my mom, my dad, my younger sister, my elder sister, and my grandma. And then plus 2 of us, and my husband. So it's 7 of us.
Wow.
So it's 7 of us, and we only had 3 rooms.
I am staying with my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and the wife, and my nephew, which is the annoying nephew that I mentioned. If you hear any weird noise, that's my nephew.
I live with just my husband and 8-month-old baby.
Wow.
So actually, I've been working remotely even before the MCO because I have to manage work and baby all the time. So I have to work from home. But the difference was pre-MCO. I could still go to the office from time to time if someone else can watch the baby. I can go out for coffee to regain some sanity, or I could take the baby out if he's getting bored at home. But now it's we're just all stuck. To add to that, my husband, who's a pilot, now there's basically no flights going on, or very, very, very little. So he's been stuck at home, and it's he's stuck at home and he can't even work from home. He's a pilot, so he's bored. He is super bored. He became house husband overnight, pretty much. It's been driving him crazier than me, because at least I'm still busy. I still have work.
I think working from home is tough if our family, people we're living with, don't understand working from home. Especially if, let's say, we have elderlies or traditional parents who have never experienced working from home. You think oh, you're home, so you can help out with the chores or something like that. But no.
Yes. Sometimes I will go to my mom's house with my son Mason, so that she can sort of pay attention to him while I'm working. But if I'm there, she thinks I'm not working. So she's like, can you help me order these things on Lazada? And I'm like, Mom, I am still working.
Yeah, mom was like, I need to cook dinner, and she was working, right? She works as a nurse, so she's still working. And so she called me and she's like, Shash, can you go down and prep the chicken? I'm coming back. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, you're at home, so you cannot help anything. You're not at home, you cannot help anything.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, if you actually don't work for 2 hours, nobody would know also, right?
It is very tough because you have certain goals that you set every day to accomplish. So if you take you makan gaji, you don't work at all for say half a day and stuff, people will find out. You don't have to say anything.
But for me and my team, I don't really monitor them based on do they work every second or not. I don't need them to be with their computer every minute of their working time. Every day we will talk about what you want to accomplish today, and then the next day we talk about what you accomplished yesterday. So I don't really kind of call them or check upon what's their progress. As long as they get their shit done, I think it's okay. So
but that's the thing, how do you get your daily tasks done if you take 3 hours break?
I mean, you can take half an hour break to don't know, cut some fruits, take a small break. I mean, all those are fine.
One of my teammates asked also, like, he typically feels like he has a low energy in the afternoon, like for something. So is it okay if he takes a nap but then he gets back to work? Like, to me, yeah, that's fine. Like, honestly, like, if you're like super productive at night, then work at night. Yeah, like work when it's convenient for you.
I think for me it's very different compared to everyone here because I live alone throughout the day because my mom goes to work and she only comes back at night. As someone who's very extroverted and I like talking to people and working with people, I think one of the biggest challenges that I face throughout this MCO is that usually when I work, I use the energy around me with the people, like to work and be motivated to like continue doing my work. I can bounce off their energy and I work on that. But working from home has been a bit tough because I have really high moments in the day and really low moments in the day, which is very weird to me because at work I'm not like that. When in office, I'm usually like always up from the time I go into office and until I leave. But working from home alone the whole day makes me feel like very
Demotivated.
yeah, I guess in a sense. One way I've kind of not to say overcome but like managed it better is that I now work alongside with like my juniors, my maybe like my colleagues like online. So I have them on my screen and then I work so that I at least have them there.
Staying at home with family, in the beginning it was still like okay. I think it's because as MCO progresses, my 4-year-old nephew, attitude has also progressed. So it went on from like being naughty to like very naughty to uncontrollably naughty.
You have serious beef with your nephew, Helena.
He does not listen. A 4-year-old trapped in the house for close to a month, I'm telling you, is a huge problem. We literally have a park, a playground in front of the house. You can see it, but he can't go there.
That must be torture for him.
That is torturing.
Like to see that and not really be able to comprehend why can't I go and play? Why?
Exactly.
I can only work in the living room. Like so, right now I'm at the dining table, and like my uncle, because the living room is like right there, so he's watching TV, and then I'm trying to do my work, and then he watches like some Korean drama, and that's like my weakness. I'm working, and then something happens, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I'm distracted for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm working. Oh, okay. Then, oh wait, what happened? Oh my god.
In the beginning for MCO, like my husband, he interrupted me a lot, like when I was working, until like I think I had to keep repeating like, I'm working. Like, I'm working. No, I'm busy. I'm busy. So then like I think now it's like day what of MCO, like almost a month already. So now it's better. In the beginning, like got a lot of interruptions, but now he's like he won't like come interrupt me. He'll like text me, can I come to your office?
The other day I was on a meeting with Derek, our CEO, Lisa, my finance manager, and I hope they did not hear this. I didn't ask them, but we were talking about work, and then my mom comes and knocks the door and she's like, "You want fries?" No, I've had a conversation with her, and she understands now.
Last few days when I was working here, right? So next door, my sister-in-law is working as well in the room, so she will lock the door just like me lah. The other day, I heard my nephew like came up and then like knock on her door. Mommy, do you want to build a snowman?
Oh my god.
And then like he didn't get a response. Then he was like, okay, bye. I think like one thing worth mentioning though about video calling, too much is no good. Like in office you can just like walk down to your colleague's desk to ask something. But now it needs a discussion. You need to like video call, and then like things get like it's more difficult to explain something.
Yeah.
Like in person, it's easier. You know, like let's say you want to draw something out, you have like a whiteboard, you can draw it out. You know, everyone gets like a clear idea of what it is. There's just like a miscomm or a communication
There's
barrier
something
somewhere. Yeah.
Even this morning, I only could start work at like 12, I think, because I had like 3 different conversations with 3 different people this morning. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna get my workload done for today. Like,
Yeah, my friend was just complaining to me yesterday. He said like, I'm getting so much Zoom calls, even if I'm in a long distance relationship. I don't think I'll get this much video calls. Eileen, Shakira, you're both married, and recently we've also heard like some people saying like, oh, maybe after post MCO, divorce lawyers are going to get more cases and all of that. So
I have a strong opinion on this, which is that if you can't stand to be alone with each other this much, I think there's like something fundamentally wrong with the marriage already. Pre-MCO, confirm got problem already. if you can't stand to be alone with each other, like thankfully, at least I can, for my personal experience, that's not the case. My husband is like legit my best friend. I love the fact that he's at home, and I would say that we haven't actually fought throughout this MCO. Like probably not. Yeah.
We were also told like, if you were to fight or like have an argument, try and use like some Doraemon voice.
Well, I did make fun of that. I was just like, I'm gonna do it right now, the voice. I was like, Azim, do you want me to talk like this? And he was like, please never talk to me like that. So I'm like,
I don't think Doraemon sounds like that.
He does. He has a throaty voice. Like, he sounds like
Pintu ajaib.
No, but he has.
I think the Doraemon was quite funny, because so the thing is, I don't even do the laundry. My husband does the laundry.
Same.
So I don't know which part of this will apply to me, but it's funny. And the thing is, I always refer my husband as a Doraemon.
Even last time.
Yeah, like even before this happens, I always refer him as like a Doraemon because he's that kind, but not because of the voice
He
or
has
anything.
everything. He has a pocket that has
Yes,
everything.
he has the magic pocket. Then he has yeah. So when we started going out like long time ago, we went on our first date, and he has everything prepared in his bag. He has 2 wine glasses, he has an umbrella, and he has raincoat, and then he has ice box. He has everything
In his bag?
Yeah, he prepares everything when we go on a trip. Like he has everything.
what are the perks of staying with your family and just going through this whole season with your family?
I think me staying at home with my family is like they constantly feed me food.
Right.
It's like I'm full. When I wake up, there's food, and then like before I'm hungry, there's food, and then before dinner, I'm still full. So I'm like always full.
I think it's also like different for you because obviously after you got married, you moved out, right? And then you stayed with your husband, right? Then after that, during this MCO period, it's like the time where you bond with your family again.
Yeah, it's like a very good family time for me, and it's a 1 month family time.
I realized that I have spent so much time with my family, like time that I miss. But after I started working, I realized that I work quite late, and then when I come back, I'm really so drained, so tired. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go sleep, that sort of thing. But now it's like I see them 24/7. It's like I actually really, really miss this.
Actually, yeah, I totally agree with you because pre-MCO, like I tried, even though I was working remotely a lot, I tried to be in office as much as possible whenever I could. And then when you're a working mom, you're like split both ways. It's like this part of me, I love my job, I really want to work, but I also love my kid, I really want to look after him, and you feel like you're being pulled both ways. So I don't feel that now. Like now I feel like I have both.
During this MCO, right? Do you guys feel that you have changed in any way, either emotionally or even mentally?
I'm like becoming a super introvert. Like I'm enjoying this so much to the point where I don't even want to step out of the house. Like my mom would ask me to like, oh, why don't you go and buy something? Ah, it's okay lah. It's okay. Like I'm okay just staying at home. I'm enjoying this so much that I will miss MCO actually.
I think one thing that has gone up throughout this period is that our arguments have spiraled out of control. Sometimes, my mom will be on MC, so she'll be at home or she'll take off during this MCO period. And one thing I noticed is that when she's at home, I'm so so irritated. Like I can't go down and just leave my bowl there. You know why? I don't intend to be
I think
annoyed.
you're changing.
I've kind of like adjusted to it. I do miss going out for coffee and for gym, but I don't miss like dressing up. I don't miss I really don't miss wearing makeup, and I used to love makeup. Like I don't miss it anymore. I don't miss like that feeling of FOMO, like I have to be out, whereas I don't have that anymore because nobody's out, so it's kind of nice.
Actually, yesterday I took like a short trip outside to for the very first time ever since MCO started. So like it was just like a literally 2 minutes drive outside to 7E to like get something. Sort of like felt like I forgot how to be human. Even driving felt weird for me. And then when I went there, I was standing at a counter and I was waiting for something, and then like there was a customer behind me that wanted to see something at the counter, and then the staff said like, "Hey miss, why don't you let him see first?" Then it hit me like, oh shit, I need to keep social distance. Like I was like not familiar with being out all.
Let's say not talking about me lah, right? Like let's say other people who are extroverted as well. I think that people might be struggling with not having that human interaction. And I think what I'd like to say to all these people is, if you're struggling with coping with the MCO, like reach out to a friend. Like, just at least have somebody to talk to about your struggles and not stay silent about it and just like tahan the whole way through lah. I think like it's important for us to remember our friends or our relatives who are not working, who don't have a steady income at the moment, and like to just be thoughtful and like maybe buy them lunch one or something like that, like just to do something. I think that would really help in the overall situation. Like I help you, you help me. Eventually everybody will feel better. Like everyone won't be so depressed or so anxious about what tomorrow will bring, but as long as we stand united, I think that is important.
I see a lot of people started to become more kind these days. I recently also participated in this movement where it's meant to support the frontliners. So one of my friends started this movement to kind of like remind that there are a lot of people out there fighting. So don't be selfish. So what we did was you can just buy a meal through Grab, support local vendors, and then you send it to someone that you think would benefit from it. So it can be someone in a hospital, it can be the Grab driver themselves. And I think it's a really good movement to kind of remind that if you are privileged, if you can help, then go ahead and help. Yeah. And it does make you feel better.
So we reached the end of the episode.
Yay! If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Comment down below if you have any stories that you might want to share with us regarding COVID-19.
And tag your friends and family that have supported you throughout this time.
And if you like our content, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube at What Drops.
And until the next episode, we are
ClockOut
out. Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Wait, are we doing anything like clock out or what?
Now you can
Or
do
like-
your thing.
You can do whatever you
your
want.
thing.
It's so awkward, Eleanor.
Oh.
Oh no! This is a distraction for us even.